Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference game here on their home floor. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg. Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Only one game away from New York here. The Knicks will be back home for the next one.
Yeah, and I think they feel confident about this matchup. They had the advantage first time round, and we'll see what adjustments come from the other side.
Yeah, they should expect a more motivated team this time around. Revenge is a very powerful motivator.
Young outside. Durant for three. The Knicks pull it in. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now, here is Young. Off target with his 3. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Spencer. Here's Jokic. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Jokic has got the first basket of the game for the Knicks. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Outside, KD. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Hield. 5 on the clock. Here's Spencer. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest.
To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Spencer. And Horford pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's a screen by Collins. Inside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
To the inside. Pass to Hield. New York moving the ball around. And they get it. Murray bowls. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection you get with Horford. He's outstanding turning shots back.
For 3, Oubre. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drills the three-pointer. Jokic has got 5.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunks, he is complete.
Horford from outside. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Durant. And off the glass. That one's good. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Pass to Spencer. They get the rebound. Hield outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Atlanta with the ball. Picked by Horford. Outside Collins. KD on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
KD on the wing. Misses off the right iron. The Knicks trailing. Jokic with it. He's got 5. A nice shot by Spencer.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
Out to KD. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And that's 11 points for KD.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here is Young. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now, here's Jokic. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Now here's Durant, following the miss by Jokic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Murray Boyle. Jokic inside. A wide open look here for Caruso. Sinks the triple. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's the Hall Heights Ball. Fans, turn your attention to the center court. It's the Hall Heights Ball.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Pass to Bailey. This one for 3. Oubre can't get it to go. Here's Shed. Still without a basket. Here's Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Well, run into Jokic too hard on the screen, and you'll be on the bench for a while.
Plumlee. Durant in the corner. Fader on the way. And the shot falls short this time.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside Hardaway. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Bailey. No scoring in this one. To stop the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Durant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 13 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Young looking it over. Outside Durant. Here's Bailey. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 4. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
It's Young on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 6.
Well, you need to run Trae off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Here's Shed. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Plumlee. Bailey. No good on the 3. Here's Carlson. Hardaway for 3. Doesn't go for it. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Knicks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Here's Durant. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Jones. To the right side. Baseline try. And that one goes long. The Hawks trailing. KD on the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Shed.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Hardaway with it. Bailey picks him up. And the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Comfortable from anywhere on the floor. Hardaway Jr. will take the mid-range if you give it to him.
For the 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
To the middle. Here's Murray Boyle.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Bailey. Fade away. Good. Bailey's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Here's Shed. Still scoreless. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by Bailey. Pass to KD. The Trey. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Jones. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Shed. Fires for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Pass to Bailey. The putback. Terrific timing by Durant on the putback.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Out to Hardaway. There's the three. A putback. The shot by Murray Boyles. No good. The Hawks leading. Pass to Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
Here's Caruso. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Knicks making a switch here. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. In the corner, Collins with it. And it's off from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hardaway from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Atlanta again missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jokic high post. He's got 9. Over Horford. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. There's a screen by Collins. Young. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Now Bailey. He has 5. Fires from deep. They get it again. New York trailing. And here's Jokic. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. And it's in there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fires from the line. Here's Horford. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Excellent positioning by Horford, winning the rebound and getting his team an extra opportunity.
Pass to Hardaway. From the arc. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now Horford. Jokic with the steal.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Well, Collins just explodes to the basket when he grabs.
Hardaway for three. No good again, just 3 for 10 with that miss. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Knicks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicine, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof. And when I watch Ace Bailey, I see a wing with unlimited potential. Going forward, it's about refining that skill set and adding some strength to that frame.
Here's Caruso. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Caruso's got 8 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Here's Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 7 points for John Collins.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Takes it from 10. That one wide left. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Bailey. From deep. Drops in the tray. Bailey's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Spencer. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Young with the ball. 8 points for him. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Bailey.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Here's Spencer. And the rejection by Collins. The three. Rebound by the Hawks.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
Well, credit Caldwell Pope, an adept defender, knows when he should look to take chances on that end and turns it into transition points.
Here's Spencer. Gets that one to drop, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young for 3. And Jokic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Highsmith. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead.
Well, what else is new? Jokic orchestrating the best passing big man to ever play the sport.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time. Being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. On its way from Young for 2. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Highsmith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Highsmith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And here's Collins from outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Hawks leading by 4. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
The Hawks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Pass to Young from deep three-point territory. Highsmith grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Durant. Atlanta again missing. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Jokic. The deep three from Hield. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Heald's got 5 points in the quarter. Young for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Spencer's shot is on. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for that. And the shot goes down.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by.
To the paint. Here's Spencer. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Spencer's got 9.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's KD. Oh, Durant, what concentration.
No one is stopping that shot. Durant with the teardrop. There is just no way to defend that.
Pass to Jokic. Now Hield. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Here's Horford. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Horford plays with such a solid base. Good balance and underrated strength.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive. I thought they played better defense in the first half. Since the break, they've been missing something.
Jokic inside. Can't connect from short range. Atlanta leading by 6. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
New York with the ball. Pass to Shed. Here's Jokic, guarded by Horford. 5 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. New York, no good that time either. Young outside. From deep, Collins. And Jones pulls it down. Knicks trailed by 6. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Collins. Over to the left wing. Jokic a screen. Pass to Highsmith. Kicks it out to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, Jokic is one of the best passers in NBA history for any position.
Picked by Horford. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Next substitution. Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Pass to Collins. 3-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. Knicks trailed by 4. Jones with him. He's picked up by Collins. Back to Jones. Hardaway for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And it's the Hawks ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They grabbed their own miss.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's time for teaser.
The Hawks leading. Young outside. Oubre on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jones. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Young outside. Pass to Plumlee. Durant for three. Durant! Money from deep.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Now here's Caruso. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Caruso's got 12 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Driving to the basket. Shed, that's good. Shed's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Durant for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Jokic. Back to Hardaway. He gets it in there. He's got 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young, good.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Here's Shed. Now, here's Jokic. Shakes him. And it's Shed missing. Now Bailey. He's got 13. And here's Young from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
New York moving the ball around. The rebound by Young.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Three-pointer. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 19 points for Trae Young.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. New York trailing. Here's Shed to the paint. Plumlee with the steal. Russell looking around. Pass to Bailey. Caldwell Pope for three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, the corner is the sweet spot for Caldwell Pope. Easily over 40% for his career from there.
Jokic a screen. Shoots from the elbow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Bailey. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Shed. Drills it from outside. Shed's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. Bailey misses.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Caldwell Pope for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. Outside Hardaway. Goes up to the stripe. And that's good for two. Hardaway has got 11 points.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Durant. Over Jones. He's off from 17 feet. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Hawks. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. Pass to Shed. There's the drive. Plumlee with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
To the wing right side. Outside Hardaway. Back to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. And Hardaway gets it to go.
A silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Bailey. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a one-point game. Screen by Jones to take the lead. And it's good on the way in. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much. Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Outside Hardaway. Over Caldwell Pope. Hardaway, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Back to Young. That one a little long. New York leading by 3. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots from the baseline. Good as the jump shot falls.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Young drives in, and that one is good. Young's got 11 in the second half.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Oubre outside. Back to Young to tie it up. Good on the triple. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Knicks making a switch here. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And here's Young. Pass to Bailey. Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Now Jokic. He's guarded by Collins. Back to Jokic. Pass to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, in that two-man set, Caruso just going himself. Very smart.
And here's Oubre. Out left to the wing. Here's Shed. Oh, good on the triple. Young outside. Fires the three. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Highsmith. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bailey. Young outside. Nice move. With the drive. He takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 26 points.
We've seen this before from Young. Once he gets going on offense, there's no let-up in his attack.
And they get it back. Pass to Jokic. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. They now take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Hey, even when he's got position near the hoop, Jokic is still looking to set up a teammate for an open shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 1. Pass to Oubre. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points for Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope likes those corner threes. He's got great efficiency from there.
Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skills.
Here's Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
There's a screen by Collins. It's deflected. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Spencer. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Durant in the corner. It's a hand on it. And it's Horford with the extra effort. And the Hawks lead by 5.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Here he goes. Here's Jokic. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Outside, Horford. Durant drives in. And then Durant with the dunk.
He just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
And the shot goes in. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Fades. No good from Durant. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Spencer. Buries the deep ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Young with the ball. Outside Durant. From deep. Doesn't get that one.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
To take the lead, he drills the 3.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Clock at 6. Young. No good, unable to end this run.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Ace Bailey. Count it. Nice touch.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
Now Jokic. Can't get it.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Picked by Horford. Hung outside. Outside, Katie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. He's always been an efficient free-throw shooter.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
one. He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Jokic. Takes the three. The three goes down.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
The three is off. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The Knicks making a switch here. Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Spencer. Now Jokic. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away. Got it.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Bailey. Young! Crane from outside. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip-in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Caruso with the steal. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued